Okay, hey Twitch. I'm not really sure where to look at the camera. Oh, I guess the camera's over here. But I was just so thrilled last time that I streamed to find out that actually turning the camera this way does now fill up the full screen. Yes, cause look, cause now Fred can be in the shot with me. But I mean, I'm so glad they did that. I don't know when. It must have been in one of the Twitch updates that they've done. They've done a lot of those. But I mean, I swear to God, you guys, that was the first thing that I tried when I was playing around with Twitch was, oh, let's see if I turn my phone sideways, if it goes into landscape mode. I think that's what you call it, the widescreen. Not the little arcade tape mode that it had. But no, the first time I did it, I swear to God, you guys, don't believe me, look here, like I swear to God, my life, it did not work the first couple times I tried it. It just like re-letterboxed it sideways, so it was in that ridiculous arcade tape mode, and I just had no idea what to do there. So I'm glad it works like this now, because it means I can have better quality videos without having to mess with a whole lot of crap. But anyway, that's not the point of today's stream. The point is, I've been to Taco Bell because they have this whole decades menu thing going on, which I think is cool, but I also think that they're kind of half-assing it, because what did they pick for the 90s item? Oh, the Gordita Supreme. Yeah, Taco Bell, you never had, that never left your menu. You have chalupas, you have the cheesy Gordita Crunch, so a gordita is just a chalupa non-fried. You've always been able to order that. Some of them even still have it on the menu listed. So what? I don't get it. If they really wanted to celebrate the 90s, if they really wanted to, they would bring back all the gorditas, like the Baja and the Santa Fe Gorditas. Because, my opinion, the Santa Fe was the best one, and that was the one, of course, that was the least popular, and they got rid of it like 2001 or 2 or something like that. I don't know. I remember that was the first time I worked at Taco Bell, was like 2001, and I bailed when they got rid of the Santa Fe Gorditas. I'm joking. That I did, but that's not why I bailed. I bailed because the managers there were horrible, and they called everybody fuck nuts and the R-tard word that you're not allowed to say anymore. that's why I left that store. The other Taco Bell I worked at was like for 2 years, so they obviously weren't that bad. But no, it's like if they really wanted to celebrate the 90s, they could go back to doing all the gorditas, and who knows, maybe the younger generation will like the Santa Fe Gorditas and appreciate it more than my generation did. Because the Baja ones stayed on the menu basically until they changed the Baja sauce to spicy ranch. I can't tell the difference. And okay, well, I'm rambling anyways, but what I got were a few of the decades items. So I'm gonna say this is the Mexi Melt. They had these when I worked at Taco Bell back in like 2012, so I don't know why they're specifically 80s, other than that's probably when it came out. And that's one of the burritos. Instead of the gordita, because I felt like that was kind of half-assing it, I got the chili cheese burrito because I randomly saw that that was available through the app, and I haven't seen that available since back when my husband was still alive. It was somewhere in Indiana that still had chili cheese burritos on the menu, and I was like, oh, 90s. I used to eat those in high school because, like, me and all my friends did. They were like 59 cents a piece in the 90s. But we also got the 70s green burrito. From what I can tell, it's a bean burrito with green sauce. So this will be one of the 2 burritos. Fred thinks he's getting something. I can turn the camera to show. There's my Fred. Okay, this is the green sauce burrito. I gotta have my fire sauce for the rest of it. But for that first bite, my first impression is This is actually, I like this better than the regular green burrito. Or bean burrito. I like the green one better than the bean one. I mean, this one is just, you take the bean burrito as it is, from what I can tell, and replace the red sauce with green sauce. I think you really got something there when you do that. I don't know, that... Like, I've never been to New Mexico. I really want to drive through someday, because I know that they're all about the chilies there, and you've got like green versus red, who likes what, or do you like it the Christmas way? I'd be like, I'd try the red chili sauce while I'm there, but I'd probably be green every time, because that's just my favorite chili sauce. And jalapenos are pretty much my favorite vegetable. Yeah, it literally is. It's got the beans, the cheese, the onions. They just replace the red sauce with a better green sauce, and I think it really works. And napkin, I got sauce spilling. I'm very conscious of the fact that with facial hair like mine, every bite is a potential mess. Okay. That's the Mexi Melt. I'm gonna have the Mexi Melt next. These, I used to get these for myself all the time when I worked there, because it's literally, it's like a beef taco. Well, I think there's double the beef of a taco if I remember, but it's just the beef and the cheese and the pico de gallo, which to me is like you gotta have in pretty much every item. I didn't add it to the green burrito because I wanted to just try it as is, you know, as it was in the 70s. I already know I like the Mexi Melt, so I'm gonna enjoy this. This is one where it's like, why did you take it off the menu in the first place? Oh, I know why, because they got rid of pico for a short time there. That was a really misguided decision, Taco Bell. That was more misguided, or just as misguided as your attempts to use AI in the, oh my god, the McDonald's, the Taco Bell that I went to today, which is the one I usually go to. They stopped doing that, but the one next to my Planet Fitness, I found out last week, they still have the AI voice, and apparently they're like the test store for it or something, and I was just like, well, you know, and they were telling me, you know, this store still does it and this store still, I was just like, no, I can tell you the other one doesn't, because people like me complained and they switched to having regular people, which is a much more respectful way to have service, and probably just more efficient too, because the AI voice is terrible at picking up your voice. And for some reason at this particular Taco Bell, the one that still uses it by my Planet Fitness, they have it turned up like so freaking loud that it's like, it's blaring at you, and I almost just want to like flee their drive-through. This item also sort of always reminded me of, like, they don't do a ground beef quesadilla on the menu, but this is pretty much the closest thing, because it's melted cheese, with the beef and the pico. Yeah, Taco Bell, I'm going to say keep the Mexi Melt. There was no reason for you to get rid of it in the first place. You have small tortillas, you have beef, you have cheese, you have the steamer things that you're going to use for... What do they... Okay, maybe they got me there. I don't know what else the steamers are used for. I think the Mexican pizzas, though. Okay, yeah, they'd have to keep it for that, too. Which, that's another one I also hope they keep on the menu. So good. I'm so glad they brought that item back. Or one of my favorites. So this last one has to be the chili cheese burrito. They actually wrapped it really nice. I remember back in the day when I used to get these, it's like sometimes they would be slapped together so like half-assed that you almost couldn't eat it because the chili was just all over the wrapper. So I'm happy with that. Does their chili taste how I remember it? It tastes the same as the chili as I remember it. The only difference is I'm looking and I'm feeling, and I don't think there's any like kidney beans in here. The ones we used to have kidney beans in it, but otherwise it tastes the same as this. So to me, this is more of a nice welcome 90s throwback than the Gordita Supreme, which you never got rid of to begin with. But yeah, this, and it's also a nice cheap one too. So hey, I mean, it was like $1.50 now. I mean, like 59 cents when I was in high school, but that's good. I mean, it's a chili cheese burrito. You know what you're getting. There's no surprises. The chili is like a slightly spicier, I want to say better quality version of what you get at a lot of the Coney Island style diners around here. Oh, shit, sorry. I thought there was something on my shirt, like I spilled something or something, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, your phone's broken. You gotta fix that. I'm gonna get it fixed on Saturday. Yeah, my screen got cracked. Well, I have not found or tasted any onions in this. So, Freddie, you want the last bite? Be gentle. I got good puppy. He's such a cute thing. That was actually a really pleasant lunch for today. I wish my hair didn't look like an explosion at the pasta factory, but I need to shower anyway because I just went to the gym and did tanning, so Can't really do it outside anymore. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 plant lights in this room because my tropical plants would die without them. Honestly, if Taco Bell went back to their, I want to say like 1997, 1998 menu, with the only exception of, you know, keep Baja Blast, because I know this didn't come until 2003. That would be like the perfect taco restaurant, or at least Taco Bell. I don't know. Taco Bell's not really authentic tacos, but they're good. I mean, they kind of got the taco brand started for Americans. So for a lot of us, it's like that's kind of what defines what tacos are. So yeah, but those are my thoughts. Everything there was good. I think the chili cheese burrito was a better representation of the 90s than the Supreme Gordita. Oh my god, it's Supreme. That means you added sour cream and tomatoes. I don't know. The Santa Fe was just so much better with its like spicy Southwest sauce, and you had like the corn and black bean salsa, which was really good. And I would also used to get that and then double up on it with the pico de gallo on top of the corn and bean salsa. That was a good menu hack. I miss those days. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say at the moment. I just gotta get on with the rest of my day. But this was a really enjoyable lunch, and I hope you guys liked the video. Leave a like and comment, please, and consider subscribing when this goes on YouTube. You guys have a great day. Stay positive.